So what makes a good prompt? A good prompt is all about communication. Probably the biggest mistake that I see people making when they write prompts is that they're just too brief with their instructions. And I think this comes from when people are used to using Google. You know, when you're using Google, you need to write super brief, concise instructions for you to find the information that you're looking for. AI is almost the exact opposite of that. It's all about giving enough information for the AI to actually understand what you're looking for. And when you're creating a prompt, we've developed this framework called Stoke. Stoke is essentially like a checklist that you can use to actually create better prompts. A good mental model when you're writing a prompt is to think about a smart coworker, but it's their first day on the job. You know, they're able to do pretty much anything you ask them, but they just don't have the contextual information to actually know what you want. And so it's your job to provide that information. So let's take a look at the Stoke framework. It's broken up into 5 parts. The first part is situation, which is all the information around who you are, what you do, what the current situation is. The second part is the task, which is actually what you're asking AI to do. And the more specific you can be in this, the better. The third part is objective. So it's essentially what's the outcome you're looking to do when AI completes this task. And defining clear goals here, again, leads to better results. And then the final 2 parts are knowledge and examples, which is what are the background information, documents, images, any sort of information you can provide on the task or on your company to essentially guide the AI in the right direction. Examples, whenever you have them, are really, really important. You know, these are things that if you can provide past examples of the times you've done the task, this can say a lot more in the examples than you'd be able to write out in your prompt. So let's see how we can put this into action. Let's say I'm looking to use AI to help me write an email to an angry customer regarding a bad experience with our AI product, GoVision. From the previous module, you'd probably be able to work out that this is not going to give me very good results. I haven't given the AI enough information for it to actually understand what I'm looking to do. And you can see the information, the email that it's given me back is pretty generic. You know, it's even included some square brackets in there because it doesn't even know the issue that it's actually looking to address. So how do we improve this prompt? Well, I'm going to take the prompt that I wrote and I'm going to put it into our tool Prompt Cowboy, which is essentially a super easy way for you to get better prompts. So I'm going to take the prompt that I wrote. I'm going to jump over to Prompt Cowboy. I'm going to paste it in there and let's see what it gives us back. So the first thing you'll notice as it's writing this response is just the level of detail and the difference between that lazy prompt above and the great prompt that it's written below. You can see it's broken it out into that framework that we talked through before. So we've got the situation here, which it's referring to the AI being a customer service representative for a company that offers an AI vision product called GoVision. It's got a very clear task in there, which is write a professional and empathetic email response to this angry customer. And you can see those adjectives that it's used there, professional and empathetic. Those are all ways to emotionally prompt the AI in order to give it a better sense of what you're looking for. The objective is transform this negative customer experience into an opportunity for relationship recovery and retention, which is amazing. And that's something that I wouldn't have thought of. And then it's also included some knowledge in there. Now, the really cool thing about Prompt Cowboy is it actually asks me a few additional questions to gather more information that will lead to an even higher quality result. So if you look on the right of screen, it's asked me for the specific issues that the customer experienced that made them angry. And I'm just going to choose one of the examples that it gave me below, which is that the customer couldn't get the image recognition feature to work properly. It's also asked me for some company tone and policy guidance, which is I'm going to say that we have a casual and friendly communication style. And then it's the final question it's asked me is the resolution options available. And I'm going to say, yeah, we can offer a 3-month free upgrade to our premium tier. Cool. So I'm going to click improve my prompt. And now Prompt Cowboy is going to incorporate all of that rich additional information into a much better prompt for me to then take into AI. I'm going to copy the Prompt Cowboy great prompt, and let's see the results that it gives me. And so overall, all of the additional effort that I put into this great prompt has led to a much better result. It sounds more human, sounds more natural, and I'd feel way more comfortable copy and pasting that and sending it to an angry customer. Now, the framework that we've walked through today is more of a guideline than a prescription. You might not have all of the elements of this prompt, and you might not need them all to get a good result. All of these frameworks, if you're asking a simple question and answer to AI, you don't need to spend the time writing out a massive prompt like this. But if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, then this is a good mental checklist to go through to make sure that you're including all of the information that AI would ultimately need to really nail the response.